Hi, Barbara.
And we come to you for the final game of the DeAndre Ayton Duel in the Desert 2019 here in Glendale, Arizona. The matchup is for the championship between Prolific Prep out of Napa, California versus Dream City Christian out of Glendale, Arizona. So Prolific starts at the ball. Namari Burnett on the handle.
Namari guarded up top by Arthur Kaluma. Down low to Coleman.
And it's Coleman Hawkins with the basket. And we get a foul on the other end going against Jalen Martinez.
Nice to see Frank back on the floor for Prolific today. He had to exit the game early yesterday with an ankle injury.
So they stayed up till 4 a.m. working on him, so he'd be ready for it. It's Namari to the wing. Talbot on him. Falud working inside. Coleman kicks it to him. Just about lost it, and they do. Jalen Anderson. So we get the jump ball in favor of Dream City. So Dream City in black, Prolific in gray. Anderson with the ball, has the screen from Martinez. He's double teamed.
Top. Pull-up jump shot by Anderson. He is fouled. He will head to the line for two.
So that foul is on Namari Burnett. His first and the first of the game, which puts Anderson at the line shooting two.
First free throw from Anderson is short, off front rim. Second free throw is up and good. Anderson puts Dream City on the board. They trail 2-1 to start the game. Jalen pull up three from deep.
Right in the face of Marjon Beauchamp. Those two of the best players on the floor right now. There's Jalen, the number 3 ranked player in his class. And Marjan bypassing college to prepare for the pros.
Marjan, beautiful left to right cross there, and look, unable to finish for Dream City.
And Namari draws a foul. Number 3, Jalen Anderson got him. And then 33, Jalen Martinez got him underneath the basket.
The UC Riverside commit fouling the Texas Tech commit.
Coleman inbound to Namari. Back to Coleman. Jalen with the pump fake. Spin move. Inside to Frank. A little low. Talbot comes away with the steal. Anderson up to Art Kaluma. Spin move on the baseline. Step back. Fade away, no good. And it's Anselm with the rebound. Amari up for Prolific. Coach Fuca calls out the play. Kick out wide open. Coleman Hawkins. That's a 3 for the University of Illinois commit. And it's 8-1. Prolific on top early.
Marjan dribble handoff with Jalen Martinez. Marjan spins, right-handed layup is good. Beautiful take by Beauchamp.
I'm glad to see Marjan back today. He was sick last night, didn't play most of the game. And Dream City Christian going to need him tonight. Great pass, Jalen Green to a wide open Frank Anselm. You feel it in the crowd as it is buzzing here tonight.
Marjan up top, guarded by Coleman Hawkins. Left to right cross. Coleman staying with him.
Contested 3, no good by Anderson. Skip pass up to Namari. And a two-handed slam, Namari Burnett. And we're going to get a timeout called by Dream City. Prolific on top, 12-3. And that's a full timeout.
And Prolific is obviously pumped right now. Namari with his head at rim level on that dunk.
So the energy is going here tonight. We'll take a quick break. You're tuned into the championship game here at the Grind Session, presented by Tanager Sports. So we're back from the Dream City timeout. Falou Cisse will be full court with pressure on Kaluma, but it's Anderson bringing the ball up. Martinez, bounce pass to Kaluma. He drives off the glass, good. Art Kaluma. The lead cut down to 7. Anderson on the defense. Screen comes. Anselm was wide open. Martinez is back now. Jalen Green from deep. And it's Anselm who fights for the rebound. Anselm had the tweaked ankle last night. And they lose the ball. Cisse saves it. Jalen with the pass back. Coleman wide right this time. It's Beauchamp on the board. Talbot up quick. Marjan with the contact and throws it right out of bounds.
Marjan thought he had a player in the right corner. No one there. Ball thrown out of bounds.
And now into the game for Dream City is Maj Dusanic.
Jalen Green walking the ball across half court. He is picked up by Marjan Beauchamp.
And a block by the big man as Prolific fights for it. Can't come away with it. 3-on-3 here, fast break.
Marjan for 3. It is good.
And they're going to say he was on the line. So 2, but a big shot there by Marjan.
Frank up top, surveying. Drop step spin, floater. Shot is no good. Rebound, Jalen Anderson. Here comes Dream City. He swings to Marjan across court. Marjan pull up 3. It is good. Back-to-back jump shots from Marjan. As he looks at the prolific bench afterwards, they trail 12-10. 11:15 left in the first half.
You can hardly hear us talking in here. It's getting so loud. This crowd is into it. Desanic on the switch. Beauchamp gets back.
Jalen drives right, hangs. Shot is no good. Rebound, Art Kaluma. He's coming the other way. Talbot, left corner, Marjan. He drives middle. Pull-up jump shot is short. Rebound, Namari Burnett.
2-on-2. Coleman with the mismatch. And they're going to say he's fouled by Brandon Talbot.
And as I survey the gym around, it looks like it is standing room only right now in this gym. Both bleachers have filled up for this highly touted match between Dream City and Prolific Prep. A lot of highly rated prospects in this game.
Oh, yeah. Today only, you've seen 5 or more people that will step foot on a professional basketball court.
Absolutely.
You're looking at least 3 right now.
Hawkins' second free throw attempt is good.
So Jalen Anderson with the ball, committed to UC Riverside. He's bet by Jack Wetzel, who took a elbow to the eye last night.
Good to see Jack back out there.
And we get a foul on Prolific. This one goes against Jalen Green on the shot, so we'll have 2 free throws for Art Kaluma.
Nice move there by Kaluma to power up, get to the free throw line. His first free throw is good. Second shot is good.
13-12, Prolific on top. We're almost halfway through the first. Baseline Hawkins. Inside Pat, nice look, and a block. It's Art Kaluma that knocks it out of bounds. It was a great look by Burnett. Down to Cisse, but he gets swatted. So Anselm back in, Hawkins to the bench. Inside, Jalen Green in the corner, has the screen. And he's got the mismatch with Desanic.
Green entry pass to Frank down low. He fades away on Beauchamp. Fight for the rebound. Kaluma and Falu. Arrowheads. Dream City Christian basketball. Saba to the scorer's table to check in for the first time for Prolific.
So it should be Prolific ball, and it is, as Saba Gigi Beria comes in for Falu Cisse. Frank with the ball, hands it off to Burnett. Heavily contested shot. Knocked out of bounds by Dream City. Ball inbound to Anselm. Back to Namari. Floats it up for Anselm. Just off. Gets the rebound. And good. Namari Burnett.
Looked like Frank wasn't sure if Namari was shooting a floater or an alley-oop there. Namari, fortunately enough to get his offensive rebound, lays it back up.
Kaluma's shot no good. Jalen Green the rebound. Namari up top. Here comes Kaluma. But Namari gets it to fall. 17-12. 5-point lead, Prolific. And here comes that primetime matchup. Instead, Marjan passes to Desanic.
Alex down low to Maj. Kaluma receives the inbounds pass up top. Jalen Anderson, nice up fake. Burnett flies by. Jalen, pull-up jump shot is good. Prolific Prep leads Dream City 17-14. 9 minutes left to go in this first half of our championship game at the DeAndre Ayton Duel in the Desert. Frank being guarded down low by Alex. Shot goes with the foul, but call is on the floor. It'll be Prolific basketball, baseline out of bounds. We have a timeout to Prolific. Very entertaining, high-scoring half of our first half so far. Little more than 7 minutes of play underway.
Now look for the Stars to break out here any second. Damari's already having a strong showing. Jalen's had a few plays, Marjan's had a few plays, but look for those guys to completely dominate here. We'll see whichever Stars bring it in the spotlight here. That's who's coming out on top.
And it'll be Jack to underneath the basket for Prolific.
Go, Frank. Set it.
Namari has the ball knocked loose by Anderson, and they say it was last touch by Namari. Out of bounds, Dream City ball. Anderson guarded by Wetzel, crosses him up, jumper, that's good. Jalen Anderson. And the lead down to 1. There's Jalen and Marjan. Namari from deep. And a triple. Namari Burnett can literally shoot it from anywhere on the court.
That had to at least be from 25 feet out.
So Alex with it, guarded by Anselm.
Baseline
Baseline drive.
Baseline. Kicks
Dusanic.
left wing. Burnett back the other way. Up court to Jack. Jack, nice spin.
So Wetzel good on his first attempt.
At the table waiting to sub in for Jack is Coleman Hawkins.
And Jalen Anderson with the ball. Wetzel tips it out of bounds, but hits Marjan.
Good defense there by Prolific.
Hey, boomerang. Hey, boomerang. Maury. Slide
Jalen
up, Maury, slide up.
has a screen.
Get right back to him. Frank, get to the other side.
Jalen gets into space. Up and under. His shot is no good. We have an offensive foul against Prolific. It'll be Dream City basketball. Prolific leads 21-16, 7:20 left to play in this first half of our championship game at the DeAndre Ayton Duel in the Desert.
This is coming into the week. These were the number 1 and 2 ranked teams in the grind session. Prolific being on top.
No surprise to see them meeting up here in the championship game. Alex, nice move to the cup.
A lot
Can't
of
finish,
contact.
but gets his own rebound. Out to Anderson for 3. And Jalen Anderson has seen 3 jump shots fall in.
And the lead cut down to 2.
Coleman, you and him. Frank, get out. Coleman, other side. Other side.
Jalen, nice pass. Coleman on the roll. Hawkins' first free throw attempt is good. Into the game for Dream City, subs in number 30, Marco. Coleman's second free throw is good. Now we have a timeout called by Dream City Christian as they trail 23-19 with 6:36 left to play in the first half. Very tightly contested ball game thus far.
Passing the more in the post, let's go all the way through it, all the way through, set the back street, and then the more come off the free throw.
Good.
You can shot pop. Their ball.
It might need to go back on top of the table. Put it on top of the table. As we're trying to work on the shot clocks here. One of them currently on low.
It'll be Kaluma to inbound underneath. Ball goes to Anderson. He picked up by Jalen Green full court. Jalen finds March on a curl. Nice drop off to Marco. The ref says steps before the shot. It'll be traveling violation on Dream City. Ball will go back to Prolific. They lead 23-19, 6:15 left to play in this championship game. Green to Hawkins on the right wing. Entry pass to Burnett down low. Burnett fakes left, spins back right. His ball is knocked out of bounds. It'll be Prolific ball still. Coleman inbounds to Namari. Namari drives right baseline. Shot is blocked. Frank there with the rebound. And he is fouled as he goes up.
So that foul puts Prolific in the bonus. Anselm good on his first attempt. Misses the second. Rebound, Anderson.
Jalen drives on Namari. A carry violation against Jalen Anderson. A ball back to Prolific. into the game for Dream City. Checks in Brandon Talbot.
Namari across half, has the screen. Stead passes to him.
Coleman to Frank. Frank to Namari. Namari from deep from the left wing. He falls to the floor trying to sell some contact. Shot is no good. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Dream City basketball.
Marjan with it. Guarded by Green. Double team coming, gets a good pass inside. And lost it right out of bounds. As the big man Martinez comes back in.
Green walking the ball across half court for Prolific. He takes a screen from Frank, drives right, spins back left, hangs. Left-handed layup is good. Jalen Green, ridiculous athleticism.
He's another one of those players when he jumps, you don't think he's ever going to come down.
Marjan, right wing. Maj for three. It is good. Big shot for Dream City.
Great look by Marjan.
Green back in the pick and roll with Frank. Pulls up for three from deep. Shot is no good. Offensive rebound by Coleman Hawkins. He finds Namari. Left wing three. It is no good as well. Fight for a rebound, Jalen Martinez. He gets to Marjan Beauchamp. Marjan up the middle of the floor. Hesitates. Kicks right wing. Maj again. He drives middle of the paint. Hangs. Floating jump shot. No good. Fight for the rebound. It's deflected out of bounds against Prolific. It'll be Dream City basketball. Prolific leads 26-22, 4:19 left to play in the first half. Inbound to Kaluma. Kaluma spins back to Marjan. He is fouled and he will head to the line for two.
So the foul was on Cisse. Only the fifth foul against Prolific. At the line, Marjan Beauchamp. Cannot get it to fall on the first. And misses the second. Namari with the board.
Namari high screen and roll with Frank. He kicks to Hawkins. Hawkins down to Frank on the cut. There's a traveling call against Frank.
It's a great look on the pass inside, but got to put the ball on the floor. As we're under 4 minutes now, 4-point lead. Desonich flashes up.
Marjan pull-up three attempt. It is good.
So back to a 1-point game. Amari in the corner. Picks up his dribble. Jalen's up top. Look inside to Coleman. Deflected right into Cisse's hands. Woo.
Wow, Cisse just did not stop elevating there.
That play was an accident, and it turned out perfect for Prolific.
Marjan drives right. A lot of contact. He is fouled.
As whistle blown, it looks like Cisse was jawing with Martinez. So a double technical foul called on Jalen Martinez, number 33, and Falu Cisse, number 2.
Those technicals will offset each other, so no free throws for either team resulting from the technicals. Marjan will head to the line for 2. First free throw attempt from Beauchamp is up and good. As well as the second one. We got some big man jostling down low. Refs blow the whistle to issue a warning.
So we're back to a 1-point game. Coleman hands it back to Namari, has Anselm on the screen. Coleman the backdoor look, and Anselm lost the handle. Talbot finds it. And they get it over to Marjan. He finds Kaluma in the corner, drives baseline. Finds Martinez. Martinez passed to Talbot. He loses the handle, and Marge couldn't save it. So Wetzel comes in for Frank. And Talbot to the bench. In for him is Ray Martinez. And a foul called on Coleman for the illegal screen.
Good call by the ref right there.
Marjan again with the handle.
Prolific leads, 28-27. Marjan right to left cross. Thanks by the pull-up, swings to the right wing.
Crowd wanted to travel there, thought his foot moved.
Kaluma jabs right, drives right. Shot is up and good over Jalen Green.
And that gives Dream City the lead, 29-28. Pass to Coleman, he's fouled.
Good look there by Jalen Green. Coleman Hawkins will head to the line for 2. First free throw from Hawkins is long. To the scorer's table comes Saba. He will check in for Coleman Hawkins after the free throw attempt. And Hawkins ties the game at 29.
Don't pick up one, boys. Slide back. Here we go.
So we're under 2 minutes. Tied at 29. Marjan loses it. Last touch by Namari.
He is sidelined out of bounds. Into the game for the first time, Rayshawn Martinez, Jalen's brother, for Dream City.
So Namari running the point. Goes in quick. Finds Wetzel open on the 3. Strong. Saba fights for it. Out of bounds, Dream City. So Jack Wetzel inbounds to Burnett. Right back to him. Jalen has the screen. So the foul is on Marjan. Double bonus for Prolific. So that's 2 for Jalen Green. As the first one rims out. And the second rims out as well. Martinez on the board.
We're still tied at 29 here with a little over 1 minute left to play in this first half. Marjan to Jalen Martinez up top. He's trapped. And he fouled. Martinez will head to the line for a 1-and-1.
And the ref gives the foul to 21 Wetzel.
Martinez misses the first free throw. It looks like we either have a lane violation or a foul. Looks like a lane violation against Burnett.
So the 1-and-1 restarts. And he makes it that time. So sinks them both on the second chance.
Martinez hits both to push Dream City's lead up to 31-29. 1 minute left to play in the first half of our championship game here at the DeAndre Ayton Duel in the Desert. Green takes Saba's screen up top. He'll pull up from 3 and Marco and Maj's face, and he will connect. Jalen Green, big time shot, gives Prolific a 1-point lead.
And now it's Marjan for Dream City, guarded by Burnett this time. Maj with the screen. Had contact. Shot is short. And Alex can't get to it in time.
And 28.1 left on the game clock. Prolific can hold for their last shot if they choose. They lead 32-31, and Prolific will get a timeout. Drop a last play of the half. 15.9 left on the clock. You got to imagine the ball is going to get in Namari or Jalen's hands here. And you have to imagine Coach Kyle Weaver for Dream City is emphasizing in the huddle to not foul.
Yeah, definitely the case there. Although a lot of guys on Prolific can shoot that 3. A big thing Prolific likes to do is you're so focused on Jalen or Namari, sometimes you get Jack Wetzel wide open in the corner. So Coleman Hawkins can knock down the 3 for him. They got a lot of weapons. But I'm with you. You got Jalen and Namari, you want the ball in their hands.
Yep. It'll be Hawkins to inbound on the sideline. It looks like Dream City is extending out to a 2-3 zone for the last play of the half. Jalen Green up top. He takes a high screen from Falud, crosses back over, finds Saba on the left corner for 3. Shot is long. And that will be the end of the first half. That's Prolific Prep leads Dream City 32-31 in our championship game of the DeAndre Ayton Duel in the Desert.
So we'll take the 7-minute pause. Come back to you for the final 16 minutes. You're tuned in to the grind session presented by Tanager Sports. ball inbounded to Marjan to start the second half and the final 16 minutes of the weekend. They trail by 1. Talbot, the 3, it's strong. Hawkins gets the board. And they give it to Jalen Green. Down to Mari, fakes the 3, step back. It's inside, and a little bit of a, I don't want to say flop, but a little something extra there. Now they get tangled up on the other end.
Talbot for 3 on the right corner on the other side. Ball's knocked out of bounds. It'll be back to Prolific.
So Jalen Green up for Prolific. Marjan stays on him. Cisse trying to work on Talbot inside. Jalen says, I don't need help. And he gets fouled. So the foul is on Jalen Martinez.
First free throw attempt by Green is no good.
And the second falls.
Dream City back to the way quickly. Marjan a quick 3 from the left wing, no good. Jalen Green the rebound as he pushes in transition up the left wing. Crossover on Talbot, hangs. His layup attempt is blocked. He regains possession. Jalen hop step in the middle of the key. Layup, no good. Back to the way comes Kaluma.
And good hustle there by Namari, not able to save it from going out of bounds.
Frank, backside.
They look inside to Jalen Martinez. Takes the jumper, and it's no good.
Hey, let's run something.
Burnett walks the ball across half court for Prolific. They lead by 2. Frank the high screen. Namari wide open 3. It is up and it is good.
Cannot ever leave Namari open. You can barely guard him and stop him. Kaluma guarded by Cisse. Gets to the rim and gets the roll.
Nice touch there by Art. Namari kicks cross court. Coleman Hawkins left wing 3. It is short. Jalen Martinez rebound. He hands off to Jalen Anderson. Up top, Arthur Kaluma for the breakout dunk. He is met up top by Falu, but there is a foul. And Kaluma will head to the line for 2. It looks like he's grabbing his hand. Hopefully he's okay.
So Sabo will come back into the game after this first attempt. He'll substitute in for Frank.
You gotta block that shot. Way too easy.
And Kaluma knocks down both free throws. Prolific leads 36-35 with 13:35 left to play in this championship game of our DeAndre Ayton Duel in the Desert event. It's been a tremendous event so far. And this championship game is definitely not letting down any expectations.
Jalen inside, a lot of contact. And he'll shoot 2 again.
Jalen's inbound, drops off to Kaluma. Kaluma's shot is up, and he is fouled. He will head to the line for 2. Kaluma misses the first. Sub in the game for Prolific. Frank checks in for Falu. And Kaluma nails both.
So Namari up the floor, guarded by Anderson. Has a screen from Frank if he wants it, uses it. Into the paint. Thought he had Saba in the corner, but Saba dropped to the basket.
Dream City, we have the opportunity to tie or take the lead in this possession. They trail by 2, 38-36. Kaluma with the ball on the right wing. He's guarded by Saba. He drives right, attacks. Layup is up and good by Art Kaluma. We have a tie ball game here with 12 minutes left to go in our championship game.
Marjan on defense. They pass into Coleman. He has the mismatch with Brandon Talbot.
Coleman drop step, right-handed hook is good. Prolific regains the lead, 40-38.
Kaluma drives. Was about to get a bucket from Marjan, but he's fouled on the floor. And it's Alex Tichuku into the game now.
Number 10 for Prolific in the game as well, Jackson. Kaluma receives the inbound pass. 2 dribbles, pull up 3. Shot is no good. Rebound by Namari Burnett. Namari uses Frank's screen over the top. Shot is no good. Here comes Dream City. They have numbers. Jalen Anderson on the break. He goes up. Shot is blocked by Coleman Hawkins off the glass. Coach Kyle Weaver is furious. There's no foul call. Back the other way comes Jalen Green. Jalen, cross court, Namari for 3. Namari Burnett for 3 as Prolific extends their lead to 5. Coach Kyle Weaver calls a timeout. 11-11 left to play in this championship ball game.
So we're going to start out the timeout. Dream City with the ball.
Kaluma will inbound to Jalen Anderson for Dream City.
So Kaluma net by Muhammad Gee.
Marjan, quick pull-up jump shot is good.
Makes it a 3-point ball game. And we get a foul on Alex underneath. That's the 4th team foul. And it's Mike Sheriff Jamps coming in for Coleman.
right wing with the ball. He drives middle, kicks to the left wing for 3. Shot is no good. Rebound Jalen Anderson for Dream City. Back comes Jalen. Spins off the screen to the right wing, kicks up top. Back to Marjan. Marjan is trapped off the screen. He finds Maj cutting down low. Maj's pass to the right corner is out of bounds, though. Right idea, not the execution they were hoping for.
Jalen Green running point this possession. Has the screen. Inside to Frank, and he's blocked by Kaluma. Last touch by Anselm. So Anderson, pass to Kaluma. Has a screen from Maj. Baseline. Sonic with the pump fake. He hands it off to Anderson. Another baseline drive. Stopped by Muhammad. And out of bounds. Prolific. Kaluma with it.
Kaluma fakes left, goes back right. He goes up and is fouled.
Fouls on Muhammad.
Prolific's coach contesting the fouls on the ground. Ref confirms he was going into a shot. Kaluma to the line for 2. First free throw is good for Arthur Kaluma. Kaluma is currently number 36 in the ESPN class of 2021, holding offers from Texas Tech, Oklahoma State, UNLV, and USC, among others.
He knocks down the second to make it a 1-point game.
Prolific working the ball around the perimeter. Coleman Hawkins hands off to Amari Burnett. He's guarded by Alex in the left wing.
And Muhammad, the slam. Marjan had the screen. 3 off the dribble. Marshawn Beauchamp. He ties the game at 45.
Huge shot by Beauchamp there. Very impressed with his ability to get a shot off quickly. Hawkins, left corner 3. Shot is no good. Ball is tipped out of bounds off Arthur Kaluma. It'll be Prolific prep basketball. We are tied at 45-45 with 8:44 left to play.
Inbound to Jalen Green. Back to Coleman. Amari tries to go baseline. Stopped by Anderson. Good defense. Coleman drives. He tries to get acrobatic. Anselm is fouled by Alex. Oh, they're going to say he was fouled by Art Kaluma.
So Frank will head to the line. Chance to give Prolific a lead. And he does. Second free throw attempt from Frank is short. Rebound by Alex for Dream City. Back the other way comes Marjan. He hesitates, kicks up top. Alex for 3. In and out. Rebound Frank. He hands off to Namari. Back the other way comes Prolific. Namari, a nice left to right cross. He hangs in the middle of the key. Layup is no good. Followed by Coleman Hawkins is good. Bucket plus the foul for Coleman Hawkins.
Strong take by Hawkins there. Although I also think there was contact on Namari Burnett. He could be shooting as well. And Coleman makes it a three-point play.
Hawkins pushes Prolific's lead out to 4, 49-45. 8 minutes left to play. Anderson hands off to Kaluma. Kaluma, right to left cross. Looks for Maj down low. Maj up top to Marjan for 3. Shot is long. Rebound Jalen Green. Jalen, Coleman, Hawkins down low. Coleman trying to save it to Namari. Ball is stolen by Dream City.
So good hustle by Coleman trying to save it and then forces the ball out of bounds. And Jalen Anderson gets across half. Maj up top. And Coleman getting called for the reach.
That's all on me.
Maj over to Kaluma.
Kaluma right to left cross. Down to Maj.
And they say out of bounds on Dusanich.
Maj having a tough time handling some passes down low right now.
So no substitutions in a while for either team. Namari behind the back, gets in the paint, goes up. Close to being a block there if they call it on Kaluma. So they call it on Marjan. And Amari makes his first attempt. And sinks the second. Jalen with good defense. They pass back to Kaluma. Spin move, gets inside, throws it up. And out of bounds, Prolific.
Hey, help him up. Get him up. Hey, quick. 13's not in boxing. Push him. Hey, man up. Jalen, here we go. Jalen, he's going to pop.
So it's Jalen Anderson to inbound the ball.
More, here it comes.
They trail by 6 at the moment. As we look for a towel here with wet spots on the floor. Prolific will use this time to huddle up and make sure everybody's locked in. And we get the floor dried. Anderson back under the basket. They get it to Marjan, guarded by Burnett. Drives at Hawkins. Handoff to Dusanich is blocked. Frank comes away with it, and Jalen up the court. Takes the three. That's good. Jalen Green. He calls himself a unicorn for a reason.
Anderson back the other way with a chance to answer. He is fouled from 3, and he will head to the line for 3 free throws.
So they're saying Muhammad was in the landing space. It will be 3 attempts for Jalen Anderson. Hits the first two. And sinks all three. The lead at 6.
Hawkins has a mismatch down low on the guard, Talbot. He looks to take advantage, swing to the corner for 3. Air ball, rebounded by Burnett, and they will say he is out of bounds.
And Burnett thought he was pushed out of bounds.
6 minutes remaining to play in our championship game. Prolific Prep leads Dream City 54-48. Up the floor comes Arthur Columbia with the ball. In and out dribble right. Kicks up top, Anderson for 3. It is good, Jalen Anderson.
Big time 3 is Coach Weaver going to call the timeout. As that triple makes the lead the same, 54-51. Prolific Prep on top of Dream City Christian.
Jalen Anderson, a huge shot right there. In Dream City's game yesterday, he carried them back the final 5 minutes. Let's see if he has more of the same in store.
Yeah, he definitely took that one heavily contested. That's one of those, if you don't make it, coach is letting you hear about it. So any foul going forward has both teams shooting the 1-and-1. As Dream City has 7 fouls, Prolific with 6. We have 5:44 remaining, so plenty of time for this thing to go either way. Prolific coming out of their huddle. It will be their ball off of the Anderson three-pointer.
Ball is inbounded to Jalen Green. He will bring the ball up the left side, guarded by Brandon Talbot. Looks like Dream City has gone into a zone. We have a hand check on Dream City. That will send Prolific Preps Jalen Green to the free throw line.
No, it's when my battery starts to die. It's good now.
Green's first free throw from the line is good. Giving Prolific a 55-51 lead. And make that 56 for Prolific.
They get Marjan the ball. Kicks it back to Maj. Not going to go in. And Prolific ball. So I've seen Dusanich make threes, not saying he can't, but in a game this close, you want to work the clock a bit and make sure you're getting the best possible shot you can. Namari doesn't miss.
Dream City drops into a 2-3 zone, and right away Namari, 28-footer, nothing but net. Anderson pulls back. He's guarded up top by Frank.
No look pass to Anderson, or intended for Dusanich, straight out of bounds. So, couple of quick missed opportunities by Dream City. They go from being down 3 to being down 8.
Prolific can smell blood in the water here. A bucket here would be detrimental to Dream City. They need to stop.
The two guys that just crossed that half line can definitely put a hurting on you, so you cannot mess up those opportunities you get.
Green drives left, hangs, layup, no good. Rebound, Maj. Here comes Jalen Anderson. Swings left wing. 2 Dream City players there. Talbot takes it back up top to Anderson. Marjan drives baseline, hop step, middle of the lane. Nice layup there by Marjan Beauchamp. Much needed bucket for Dream City Christian.
They're going to need him to take over from here on out. And if anyone's capable, it is him.
Burnett out to Coleman on the left wing. Up top to Frank. Frank hands off. Back to Coleman. Namari.
Good idea, but didn't see Kaluma in the paint.
Beauchamp. Maj up top for 2. We have a 4-point ball game with just under 4 minutes left to play. Dream City finding some momentum.
And this is what they need right now. As you hear the crowd getting into it on Dream City's side.
Jalen probing the screen from Frank. Pulls up, deep 3 in the left wing. Shot is no good. Rebound Coleman Hawkins.
So Coach Fuca letting his team know we're not in a hurry. We've got the lead. Get a smart shot. Cisse with the screen.
Burnett, right corner. Hawkins with his ball back up top as they are in no rush. Coleman right to left cross.
Shot clock down to 5. Damari inside. And gets the basket through contact.
Marjan, left wing. Maj for 3.
Redeems himself from the air ball from earlier, and we are tied at 61.
What a championship ball game we have in our hands here, folks.
This crowd is on their feet.
The number 1 and 2 ranked teams thus far in the grind session. Namari will dribble the clock up top. 10 seconds on the shot clock. He pulls up for 3 at the top of the key. His shot is short. Here comes Jalen Anderson. Maj! His layup is missed. Marjan Beauchamp follows, but we have a foul on the play. They're going to call a foul on Namari Burnett as Maj will head to the free throw line for 2. And
The crowd wasn't happy about that one.
much like last night, Dream City fighting their way back into it with 1:47 left to play. This team has no quit.
So big free throws coming up from Gosanic. As we only have 1:47 left.
First free throw is up and good. Maj gives Dream City a 1-point lead. Into the game for prolific checks in Coleman Hawkins. Maj, second free throw is good. As
So
prolific will call a full timeout.
Weaver was about to do the same, but Fuca beat him to it. So 63-61, 1:47 to go. We'll take a quick pause with that full timeout and come back to see who takes the championship here at DeAndre Ayton's Duel in the Desert, presented by the Grind Session.
Remember, instead of going here, just stay spaced. Okay? Now, once you get here, you're gonna space, dive, and you got kick, or Jalen, you go to the rim, or you got off the front. Okay? Now listen. One step, one guy, look here, one step, let's go get a basket.
So Amari Burnett going to start out with the ball for Prolific. Started by Anderson. Now
Jalen
Jalen.
finds Jalen in the high post. Jalen drives left, and he is fouled.
So I don't disagree that it was a foul, but they've let a lot crazier things go here in the last couple of minutes.
Absolutely. Green misses the front end of the 1-on-1. Coleman Hawkins gets some rebounds. we got a jump ball called by the ref. Possession will stay with Prolific, it looks like. Coleman Hawkins to inbound on the right sideline. He finds Burnett up top. Burnett, Coleman Hawkins, right wing. Back to Burnett up top. 1:20 left to play. Prolific trails by 2.
Amari wanted to shoot that.
Jalen jabs left, drives right. A lot of contact, no call. Finished by Falou. We are tied at 63 with 1 minute left to play in this championship ball game. Jalen Anderson back the other way for Dream City. Jalen drives, kicks to Maj. Maj cannot handle the pass. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be out of bounds on Dream City. It'll be Prolific basketball. 55.9 left to play.
Yeah, I think Jalen just had a little too much on that pass because Maj was only a few feet away from him. Jalen has a screen coming. Amari backs off.
Jalen being guarded by Marjan. This is the matchup we want.
Amari from deep. Doesn't go. Anselm gets it back. Now Jalen.
Frank with a huge rebound for Prolific Prep. They will have the opportunity to most likely take the last shot of this ball game.
So a big time play by Frank Anselm. Coach Weaver wants the over the back, but you can't go over the back. You just can't make contact, and I thought Frank grabbed the ball. So there are 2.3 seconds different from the shot clock and game clock. So basically Prolific can get the last shot.
Yep. Bang play there. You like to see the refs err on the side of not making a call and letting the play out. So well done by the refs right there.
And we'll see again, like at the end of the first half, who are they going to draw it up for? I'm guessing this time it won't be Saba like it was before, although I don't think that was the plan originally. I look for Namari shooting a 3 or Jalen on a drive.
And we have Rashawn Martinez checking in for Dream City, one of their better defenders.
They had him on Dacian Nix the night before.
He'll be matched up with Falou. We have Jalen Anderson against Namari Burnett and Marjan on Jalen Green. Coleman looking for someone to inbound to, finds Frank. Frank up top to Namari, guarded by Jalen Anderson.
This is a huge 20 seconds right here to start off the grind session season.
And Namari is looking to hold the ball for the final shot. He's guarded by Jalen up top. Ball is tipped away by Jalen Anderson. Marjan on the floor. And we have a timeout to Dream City. Huge defensive play there by Jalen Anderson. Back-to-back nights, Jalen Anderson, remarkable clutch plays. He will give Dream City the opportunity to take a game-winning shot here with 10.9 seconds left. The crowd is very fired up right now.
Yeah, just a crazy event just happened. I look to my right, come back, and the ball is on the floor. Great defense there by Dream City. And the hustle, Marjan came out of his shoe and still got on the floor. Got the timeout called. And they've got 10.9 seconds. You see Marjan walking off the floor saying, I want the ball.
Such a lot of opportunity for the best player.
He's letting us know right now why he thinks he's ready for the NBA draft today. You can only imagine the progress he's going to get in the course of this year to the following draft. I believe both teams still have timeouts. So Talbot into the game. He's a shooter. You got Dusanic. He hit a big one a second ago. We know Jalen hit some daggers last night. So you got your shooters on the floor, and then you've got your dog Marjan.
We'll have Marjan taking the inbounds pass.
The crowd gets on their feet. 5 seconds, has the screen.
Marjan, middle lane. He is fouled, and he will head to the line for free throws. 2.4 left on the clock.
So Prolific not happy about the call, thought it was a little soft. No doubt it was a call, but again, it's one of those, we're in the final 10 seconds.
Yep.
It can go either way.
Regardless if Marjan makes both, Prolific will have a couple seconds left on the clock.
And they've got options. They can throw it to half court, call a timeout, still have about 1.5. But now Marjan hasn't shot the best from the free throw line tonight, so anything's still possible.
Free throw is long. Ball tipped. Here comes Namari. Shot! Oh my goodness!
Oh my goodness! Namari Burnett!
Yeah, I'm still kind of confused. I thought Marjan had 2 free throws. I thought he got fouled in the act of shooting, but I guess they called it the 1-1. Either way, an insane shot by Namari Burnett doing what it is he do.
First feet on the ground when it hit the... Hey, was the ball in the air?
So I believe we're probably going to get the interview with Namari Burnett. They're about to get the championship trophy. That does it for the DeAndre Ayton Duel in the Desert here in Glendale, Arizona, as Prolific prep Namari Burnett with the last second shot against the home team, Dream City Christian. As Prolific goes running to their locker room, they got a trophy to come pick up. That's the way you end your first major grind session event of the year. Amari celebrating with his family. And Prolific coming back out onto the court. They got to get their trophy. They're on cloud 9 right now. I don't think they realize they got this trophy coming. So we're going to wrap up our broadcast. If we can get Namari up here to talk, we're going to do it. If not, we'll keep filming and try to get this trophy to him. We appreciate you tuning in all weekend, watching this event. Check back next weekend as we'll be in Corinth, Mississippi for the Lighthouse Thanksgiving Classic. As always, it's the Tanager Sports streaming live and exclusive on the Grind Session YouTube page. You guys have a good one, and we'll see you next week.
Amari Burnett, player of the game. Ladies and gentlemen, if you weren't watching the game, you should have been. It was a thriller. Down to the wire. Amari Burnett hits a full court buzzer beater. Good game.
Appreciate
Finished
it.
the game with 25 points. Tell me what was going through your head on that last possession.
Man, I had just turned the ball over the possession before that, and I was kicking myself when I went to the bench, but the guy just told me, keep your head up. I didn't know what was going to happen. Keep your head up. Kept my head up, made a full court buzzer beater to win the game. I don't know how it happened.
You feel any pressure?
You said what?
Did you feel any pressure before it?
Nah, it just flowed. It just went right. It was natural. It felt natural. Just winning. I don't know how.
Well, a hell of a game tomorrow.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. We look forward to seeing you some more for some MVPs.
Yes, sir.
That'll conclude this weekend. Prolific Prep are your first Duel in the Desert official tournament champions. Congratulations. You go celebrate your win with the team. Good game.
Appreciate it.
That's it for us, folks. We'll catch y'all next weekend in Corinth, Mississippi.